Today on the channel from AEW Unrivaled Series 9, we've got Powerhouse Hobbs.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another AEW Unrivaled Series 9 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, Powerhouse Hobbs makes his debut in the action figure game. Really, this is his first ever action figure, so always cool. Always exciting to get an action figure for the first time. We'll see how this one looks. And of course, we're going to do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's take a look at Powerhouse Hobbs in the packaging department. We know this AEW Unrivaled packaging, the gold and black attack. Beautiful look down there of the Powerhouse Hobbs nice glamour shot. Now this one, a lot like Eddie Kingston, a lot like Christian Cage in this line. A lot of people were very, very down on the head sculpts here. So it'll be interesting once we get down to this, what we think of this Powerhouse Hobbs figure. And to me, I'm excited to get this Powerhouse Hobbs figure because one thing the AEW line, and I guess not just the AEW line, but the AEW roster to me is lacking is the big dudes. You know, I'm from the era of the 80s, of course, watching wrestling where everybody was jacked up big dudes. So I've always been partial to the face paint mask guys, the big jacked up guys. So Powerhouse Hobbs is in my window of fandom because he's one of the few that we've got so far. Of course, we got Wardlow, but Powerhouse Hobbs is one that's, you know, a bigger guy. So it's nice to get some bigger guys because everybody's kind of the same size in AEW. And at least that's from me. I'm outside looking in, but nothing against those guys, but I like the big guys. And this is Powerhouse Hobbs. He's got to be big. He's like a young Ted Arcity. There's a throwback, or a Bill Kazmaier. There you go. But we got extra hands with him. We got the extra head, of course. Packaging we're used to. He is number 78 in the Unrivaled line. Series 9, as we know. AEW logo right there. Same AEW logo right there. And on the back, there's the old Powerhouse. Got his autograph at the top. No blurb, none of that kind of stuff. Jazzwares team, the offer still stands. I'll write the blurbs. You just supply me with free product and we'll shake on it. We'll shake on it. It'll be great. We've got the cross sell down below looking good. Let's read the back. Let's see what's going on here. Powerhouse Hobbs from Rampage Grand Slam. What a hot night that was in New York. 9/24/2020, Queens, New York. Series 9 Unrivaled Collection. Of course, we're unboxing all these on the channel this week, and we will rank the set from my least favorite to my favorite at the end of the week, so make sure you subscribe, hit the old notification bell. So Powerhouse Hobbs looking good, looking feisty, looking feisty. Let's see what happens. I cut the bottom. Let's see what happens if we try to go through the bottom here. Yeah, nothing. I was going to say, it couldn't slide out Star Wars style, but that's not going to work because it's all kind of locked in. Very hard for figure swappers to get after these compared to the Mattel Elites. As we know, this does happen, but there's a lot more work involved with these, as the packaging is a little bit more intricate, as we know, with the AEW figures. Pull them off here, pull them off the card. There it goes. Bam, right there. See you later. Off to the side he goes. And now we look at Powerhouse Hobbs in the plastic prison. There he is. I wasn't sure what to make of Powerhouse Hobbs when he first came to AEW. Didn't really set my world on fire, but then when he joined up with Team Taz, and you guys know I'm an old school ECW guy, so you know I'm all in about Taz. So I was happy to see him over there. It's funny how Hook has kind of left Team Taz a little bit. I mean, Taz commentates to him and talks about him, but you don't have Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks running around him. It seems that Ricky and Powerhouse have kind of formed their own alliance, and Hook's off to his own with Danhausen. And you know we'll get a Danhausen figure sooner than later. Pull that out. Whew, there it is. See you later. I would assume, as of I'm filming this weekend, I think there's going to be some AEW reveals. I would assume we'll at least, at minimum, see a render for Danhausen. That should excite a lot of people. Danhausen's on fire, as we all know. But let's get down to these accessories, and the only accessories we get here is two-fisted hands. So he comes with... I can't make this up. The Jazzwares team needs to just look at these hands and think a little bit more through this stuff. So we got two-fisted hands on him. You guys know I love a fisted hand. I've been screaming for years, give me the fist. But I didn't say give me all the fists. So he's got two fisted hands here, and then he's got two more fisted hands here. And these fists are wrapped in tape. These aren't. That is your difference. To me, yeah, it's sacrilegious. It seems crazy for me, but let's not put fists in. Let's give us an open hand. Let's give us a gripping hand instead. Doesn't make sense to have two sets of fists, so he can't hold anything, he can't do anything. really kind of defeats the purpose a lot. I don't know. Very, very strange to me, but we got two fisted hands right here. What are we doing? What are we doing of the day? I think we got it right there. Now we got Hobbs right here. And like I said at the top here, a lot of people were dogging the head sculpt on this Hobbs. I think it looks pretty good, actually. And like we've seen with all these Unrivaled Unmatched figures over the years, over the last couple years, whatever you want to call it, they have looked a lot better in hand. And I can say this Hobbs looks a lot better in hand once again. It's got that patented kind of Elvis lip curl thing he does there. It drives me nuts when he does it on TV, but man, it looks just like it. That's exactly what he does on TV all the time. So we got that kind of going on. And they've got the nice hair mold here. Always looks funny when the beard doesn't connect to the hairline. So he's got that going on, but that's not against him. That's just his look, and they put it in there. But it's not a look I would research to. I'm not going to shave this, and not going to happen. Not going to happen, but it does look good. And then you get down to it, he's got a singlet going on, the black and orange attack like a young Taz. I do love the FTW on the back here. It's all about that FTW. Got Hobbs right there, just in case he gets lost in the mall. People know who he is. Got his name back there. And then you got Powerhouse on the front. The thing that loses me the most about this figure is the waistline. The skinnier torso to kind of the bigger midsection here where it lines up does not line up very well. It just does not line up. It's like the wrong size body mixed together. So there's something right there that just catches my eye that looks very, very strange. But a lot of people were griping on the head. The head is fine from where I sit right here at this table. As you guys know, this is the trouble area. This is the trouble area for Powerhouse Hobbs. He does got his nice tattoo going on. He's got some nice forearm wrist tape going on there as well. Two-fisted hands. We already talked about that. I don't know what it is. Double jointed elbows, bicep cut as well. Not a big fan of the pinless joints. I won't beat that drum again, but you guys know where I stand with the pinless joints not being here. I really think they need to ramp that up and get that for us, hopefully sooner than later. I will say, still weak at the elbows. It's always that elbow test. I mean, it's just too much give. You get a little kid with this and snap, he's going to break that off. I guarantee it. That's what's going to happen. Double jointed knees, of course, ankles, boot cut. Nice big splits. That's as much as you can do. But Powerhouse, enough to do a leapfrog. He's got enough to do a leapfrog there. That's all right. But yeah, that torso is what really messes me up. That's the issue with this figure. It's not the head like I was going into it assuming. Does he fit on a ringside stand? He fits like a glove. It's like these stands were made for him, and that's exactly what they were, the ringside Unrivaled stands. Make sure you don't mess up and buy the wrong stands. I've heard from a lot of people saying, hey, I got the stands. They don't work on my Mattels. Well, you got to make sure you get the Mattel ones or the AEW ones. You can't mix and match, unfortunately. I forgot about this second head here. Let's talk about that, too. This is the more plain Jane head. This is the more go-to-work head. Not bad. This one's not bad either, but I think I like this one with the little snarl. It gives a little bit more personality, and since we don't have extra hands outside of fists with him, we need all the personality we can get on this figure, and that's what the head that's stock on there will do. But it's nice representation. It looks like Powerhouse Hobbs. Not bad. Of course, another big figure we've got in the AEW line is Wardlow. Wardlow coming along like a young Batista, like a young Dave Batista these days. Really building him up, but it's nice to get some bigger figures in the AEW line. As I said, we get a lot of littler guys, a little more cruiserweight style, things like that. The flippity-floppity stuff. I'm here for some powerhouses. And Powerhouse Hobbs, it's in his name, so you know he's doing it all day. But there's him compared to Wardlow for a little size difference. But what do you guys think about Powerhouse Hobbs? Better than you expected it to be like me? Still down on this figure? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're here, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell, follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and for all the fun, where the real fun happens, the old Patreon channel, where you get these videos earlier. You can get part of giveaways, of course, don't forget those. Also bonus content, Q&As, pizza reviews, you name it over there on the Patreon. Lots and lots of content on a daily basis over there. So if you can't get enough, that's where you should head to. But for Powerhouse Hobbs, I'm Powerhouse Kyle, and I will see you guys all real soon.